Hey guys, how's it going? And welcome back to the Thaumaturge. I truly picked the worst night to record this game. You see, I have just watched Zack Snyder's Rebel Moon Part 2, and now I'm sleepy as fuck because that movie was so bad. I didn't think it could be worse than the first one. I was like, okay, all the dumb shit's out of the way, let's get to the party. No, here's some more dumb shit. It was so fucking stupid. But yeah, I watched that. My internet died twice during it. Maybe that was God trying to help me, making me stop watching it. My internet's actually currently down right now, so I don't know what's going on. I got Steam open on my second monitor, right next to OBS to monitor it. As soon as the no connection turns to connection, I'll know it's fine. I also have a stream open on my tablet, and it should reload whenever I get internet back. So that's going to be a nice little jump scare if it happens. But I'm going to see if it'll come back automatically without me having to reset anything. I don't think it will, but if it does, cool. If it doesn't, I'll reset it after this video. But that is the state of things at the moment. I'm sleepy as hell because I think that movie made my brain work in overdrive. Everything that happened, I pondered to why. I thought, why didn't they just do it this way? Or, it would have been better if this happened. Or, these people are all fucking stupid. All this for grain? Anyways, let's play the best game I can play while sleepy. And what I'm gonna do is figure out what I need to do. I think I said I'm just gonna go ahead and get ready for the soiree. I don't think there's much else I can do. What is this? Let me follow this because I don't remember what the fuck this is. But I also popped a V8 energy to help counteract the effects of the Snyderverse. And I don't really want to be a dick either, but the Army of the Dead movie was so much better. That was like a fun fucking movie too. Why didn't he just do more of that? Now he's put out these two, and Netflix is gonna look at him like he's a fucking moron. Or maybe not, because I think they did bring in numbers. I know the first one did. The second one, may not have. I don't know. I haven't seen any reports on it, but... oh, fuck. But I know that first one did pretty good, yeah? I think it got reviewed better as well. I think all this is gonna do is get me a point, so that's okay. What the fuck did I just run into? Oh, not... what? Yeah, no. I don't know why he wanted to make an R-rated Star Wars and then proceeded to make a PG-13 Warhammer Light. I don't understand.
Well, well.
Like, in my head, I was thinking up, what could make this movie better? And the answer is violence and nudity. And you get violence, but you get bad violence, right? Like when someone hits someone with an axe in these movies, which happens quite frequently, it's like it's like the receiver is only gonna have a bruise. Like there's nothing, there's no blood, there's not shit. It's a small gripe, but it's annoying to see all this shit happen and like no blood. You'll see some characters with blood on them, but you never see that blood. I don't understand. And everyone is just standing, shooting. They don't take cover, they just look cool for the camera and fire. Wait, no, this is taking me to the tailor, yeah? Oh, fuck. What else do I need to talk to this man about? No, no, this isn't the tailor. Never mind. I apologize. What is that? What is this? Is this pointless? Is this pointless to do? It's a nice view, but that is pointless. I think this movie has put me into a bad mood. I'm sorry, that was not pointless. That was a good viewing. Can I talk to Ligia?
Liga?
Yes?
I don't want to do that. I don't want to put her in a bad mood. What is this?
Well, I don't know. I don't know.
Me neither.
I see you went to a barber. That's something at least.
Recently I met a bearded guy who's not especially fussy about his appearance. And yes, people welcome him everywhere with open arms anyway.
Maybe he's a natural charmer. I've heard that can get you into the Imperial even without a tailcoat.
Very funny.
Are you getting dressed so we can go, or have you changed your plans?
Yes, let's go and see if I do fit in.
In that case, I'll go get changed too. Look at you. And here I worried I was the only one who looked good in trousers. Very chic choice.
I didn't have much of a choice. How is this pride? I guess we're taking pride in our looks. But I feel like we're not taking pride in our looks. We're taking pride in our looks by putting her down. That's fucked up. I think this is technically her house now. We shouldn't be pissing her off. She gave us a checkbook.
Thank you. You look fantastic.
Thank you. You think Papa would be mad that we're going to a party right after his funeral?
Who cares?
I hope so.
Victor.
He could have kept from losing the Black Grimoire. Are we ready?
Did you just look at the camera?
Yes, the carriage is waiting.
Yeah, let's just say I'm not in the best of fucking moods right now. I've been watching Shogun all week, catching up on that show, and I've been happy.
Welcome to the Imperial Hotel. How may I help you?
Ligia Shulska, here on the invitation of Svetlana Rumiantseva.
Yes, we are expecting you, of course. The soiree is taking place in apartment 237, second floor. I wish you a thrilling and successful evening.
I'm impressed. How did you sort that out?
Our name still means something. Let's do our best to keep it that way, all right?
She does look better than us. I don't think we can fight that. Oh, is there a Salutor here? Is it a Lamia?
Who are you, my golden slithering friend?
Victor? Victor? Victor! Can you hear me?
Yes, of course.
These people are just waiting for us to put a foot wrong, understand? We're walking into the Viper's Den, brother.
Everything's all right. I just got a little lost in thought. I'll be good, I promise. I'm going to hang around here a little longer. I'll meet you upstairs.
Huh. See you there.
Okay. Upon entering the Imperial Hotel, Ligia warned me about this place. It's a ruthless environment, a true viper's nest where you must play by the rules unless you want to be preyed upon. We can summon demons. You think Ladies. Prey upon me all you like.
Someone new.
Good evening.
Good evening, Viktor Shulsky.
Irina Orlova of those Orlovs. This is Natalia Obolenskaya, and this strangely quiet soul is our delightful Sofia Skawan.
Irina is exaggerating. Nice to meet you, Mr. Shulsky.
The
Milady?
Governor General's daughter herself. How do you do?
What can you tell us?
Nothing, bro. Nothing right now.
I need to slip away for a moment.
Goodbye.
Oh, no.
Shut up. What's up with this birdcage? Was that the side quest I've had for so long but has been unable to complete it? Cool. Anyways. What information might I find here? That's Madame Samura. The poster surface radiates with the positive emotions of passers-by who have laid eyes on the advertisement. Such a curiosity about the mysterious psychic, or excitement revealed by a quick heart rate. Apparently, Madame's seances are quite popular. Cool. Hey, what's up? How's it go? Okay, whatever. Fuck you then. Alright, let's talk to the dudes. Sergey.
What did we come here for? These soirees are for old people.
Good evening. May I?
Please, we're not discussing anything consequential.
You keep on worrying about yourselves. I intend to make the most of this evening.
See, I told you he was in love. Miss Skawan is out of your league, my friend.
To say nothing of her father.
Old Scowen and I are practically on first-name terms now. You'll see.
I'm sure.
So, one eye-catching girl has already got an admirer. What does that leave us, Maxime?
Not much. The dull, the silly, or, well, the old.
En parlant de Ligia Shulska, she just passed this way.
Pigs will fly before someone fancies her.
Whoa.
She'd actually prefer Sofia Skawan, according to what I've heard. Well, what do you think?
Sergey wants to impress his companions. He hopes they'll see him as a worthy candidate for Governor General Scalen's daughter. Sergey has plans regarding Sofia, but they are yet to be realized.
My name is Viktor Shulsky.
Well, there we have it.
My pride is too low. My pride was not too low to insult my sister, but it is too low to potentially defend her? This works too, I guess.
And I don't like what I just heard, especially about my sister.
And, what are you going to do about it?
Kill them.
Pardon me,
What
gentlemen.
a pussy.
I promised that I would be well behaved tonight.
Lunatic.
Huh? Ladies, guess what I heard? The golden cage is the whisper of a woman who contemplated opening it. She was close to releasing the birds for a lark to watch the ensuing chaos. Yet something stopped her, and the birds are still in the cage. Ladies!
Isn't that our Mr. Shulsky?
I've heard a certain secret. Do you want to hear it?
Come now, we won't tell anyone.
I don't understand. Why is it prideful to tease them?
Someone was recently playing with a lock on one of the gilded cages, wondering what would happen if all the birds escaped captivity. And I know for certain it was one of you.
Sophia, that sounds like you. Admit it.
And now what will happen to us, Mr. Shulsky?
Ooh.
I assure you, your secrets are safe with me. On one condition.
What's that?
In exchange for my discretion, I need another secret of yours. That's the only way to keep everyone in check.
What should I choose?
Our fathers don't know we're here. There you are.
How naughty. None of your fathers know?
None, especially not Sophia's. Otherwise, he wouldn't have let her come.
I'm very satisfied with this trade.
Maybe you'll tell us something about yourself.
How is this a pride? Huh? I feel like we shouldn't be answering proudly for everything, but I don't see how telling them about myself is me being proud. Let's see what he says.
I suspect you want to hear more about the book.
We've never met a Thaumaturgist before. To tell the truth, I didn't believe they existed.
A Thaumaturge. Don't worry. But now you do.
That trick with the cage. You've impressed me.
Okay, well that just seemed like a normal whatever.
How are you enjoying yourselves?
We can't complain. Seeing as we're debutantes, we're getting a lot of attention.
Really? And what now?
I need to slip away for a moment.
We should go as well. We've really forgotten ourselves around you.
That's nice to hear, but I understand. The soiree won't wait.
I hear Rumyantseva has invited a real medium.
Will there be ghosts? That I'd like to see.
Okay, Sophia's companions told me in secret that Sophia sneaked out to the soiree with them unbeknownst to her father. They consider it an exciting experience. There's no denying that it's quite an adrenaline rush for them. Isn't it just a dance? Like a little dance. Also, is that what I'm seeing here? Let's talk to these dicks.
What are you looking for?
Pardon me, gentle.
Lunatic.
We can kill these guys. We can fucking murder them. I don't give a fuck. I'm outside. This door's locked. As a Thaumaturge, I can sense that. That one is locked as well. My internet is still down.
Mr. Shulsky?
I didn't expect to see you here, of all places.
You don't know how very flattering that is. And what brings you to the Imperial?
The cream of Warsaw society is here, so I thought it would be worth showing my face.
With a name like yours, I'm sure you fit right in. After all, someone must have invited you.
The friend of a friend of a friend is throwing this party, so you might say I know the hostess.
Rumyantseva herself? Look at you.
And who invited you?
The friend of a friend of a friend. What are you hoping for this evening?
Who knows? Maybe I'm keeping an eye out for the future Mrs. Shulska.
Best of luck. You'll need it, since Lygia ended up with the entire inheritance.
How do you know all these things?
People talk, I listen. That's all.
And what are you doing here, Mr. Konieczkin?
I'm passing the time.
Ah, curious hobby.
I'm simply interested in people.
A doctor, thaumaturge, or policeman could say the same.
Your interest flatters me. Who knows? Maybe the apple hasn't fallen far from the tree, and someday we'll even be friends.
How well did you know my tree?
We enjoyed talking and lending one another a hand.
If I may, there's one question niggling at me. How did you get so many scars?
Why do you ask?
I've heard that Russian officers in training have drunken duels with sabers after hours.
No. A very peculiar custom, if that's true.
So where did those scars come from?
I've led an interesting life.
Who did you say you were to my father?
A trusted acquaintance. I supported him with good advice. Though truth be told, he rarely needed it. Your father had a gift for making good decisions.
Which of my father's decisions would those be?
Ones that were good for your family. Perhaps we'll have the chance to return to this another time. Goodbye, Mr. Shulsky.
Okay, bye.
Yes, I'm sure.
Hello.
And the general says to him, "Tell us something funny." Then Bautsky replies, "General, why don't you shoot a cannon first?"
That's a good one. I'll have to tell it tomorrow at the Orloffs.
Who might this be joining our conversation?
Hello.
You know, sir, your face looks familiar to me.
My name is Viktor Shulsky.
Ah, yes, I can see something in your eyes. I was sorry to hear about your father.
I'll see you next time, darling. Wonderful party.
See you there.
They did not like me.
I think I've offended the creme de la creme of Warsaw.
This is hardly the creme de la creme. How do you find my soirée?
I admit I'm getting reacquainted with the social scene.
You spent a long time traveling, didn't you?
15 years. Over that time, I got used to harsher surroundings.
And believe me, drawing rooms can be just as dangerous as untamed steps. You've met Anastasia and Marina. What about the others?
Gotta find a wife.
How is it being part of the Tsar's court?
It is a blessing and a curse. Forgive me if I do not elaborate.
I've already met several distinguished guests. Ivan Konieczkin, for instance. Apparently, he knew my father.
How remarkable. I wasn't aware. Konieczkin is something of a secretive person. And have you yet had occasion to meet the debutants of this season?
What?
I'll be sure to seek them out.
This evening, Sofia Skowan herself is to grace us with her presence.
Well, well.
I suggest you move quickly. The competition is fierce.
Didn't we already meet her?
The crux of the matter is that I'm here because of my father. You knew him.
That doesn't sound like a question. Of course, I was his customer. I truly am sorry for you, both of you. The death of someone close is always a dreadful blow. Please accept my condolences.
Svetlana Petrovna, I must insist. Can you tell me something more about my father?
Mr. Shulsky, I assure you we have the most delectable vodka. Besides that, I warmly encourage you to join Madame Samira's séance. It will be an unforgettable experience. I wonder, is that truly everything our soirée can offer you?
I've got no choice but to suffer through tonight.
No need to mince words.
Oh, oh, oh! Subtle suggestion! Svetlana refuses to talk openly with me. Maybe she's anxious about the gossip who hears all around us. Still, I can feel she wants to tell me something. I should watch her surroundings closely. Maybe I can learn something that way. Let's go find a wife. What am I in? Oh. Hello. Anyone to faint? Okay, gotta go. Can't be near that.
Something. Where is it?
It's a tiled stove. There's some soot and remnants of a burned letter on the cast iron. Her usually steady hands were shaking as her eyes followed the written words. He was watching her. She already knew that. But how dare he threaten her? Agitated, she threw the note in the furnace. Too bad she couldn't get rid of the stalker that easily. The remains contain the author's concern about Svetlana's condition. Expressed in seemingly kind-hearted tone, the message ends with a veiled threat foreshadowing a desire to interfere. Alright. Cool stove. Nice. I have to sneeze. The affection and gratitude of one woman covered by the shame of another. Though an honest gift from the Tsarina, Svetlana feels guilty every time she sees it. What else is over here? The chest is kept at the ready. Svetlana's personal items were put into the chest and then removed, all due to her growing anxiety and uncertainty. Should she pack and leave again? A restless hand closes the empty chest and decides to keep waiting. Alright. Oh, there's more. Oh. Don't mind me, I'm going to climb into this bed and assert myself. Silk is soft and cool to the touch. The fabric carries a memory of yearned for lightheartedness, passion, and a sense of security. Two people found solace in each other here. Two people. Svetlana and my father. Oh. That's gotta not be a great feeling of touch, I guess. The silk remembers. It remembers the tentative planning, the recurrent doubts, the peaceful sense that everything was as it should be, and other chaotic thoughts caused by passionate intoxication that I'd rather not know. Poor guy. Let's touch this now. It's a melted candle. The solidified wax carries the memory of honest grief mixed with fear. However, those emotions were quickly concealed with well-practiced composure. The candle is best farewell to the deceased Svetlana could afford. All of Svetlana's fears. No wonder Svetlana was reluctant to talk if she's afraid of someone watching her closely, especially if that someone knows a lot about her and maybe even her pent-up desire to escape. Besides, she had an affair with my father. Maybe I can make her confide in me, then I'll ask her about what I came here for at the Black Grimoire. Hello. Have some cognac. Discreet half words, meaningful half smiles, and sidelong glances from behind a fan. Merely appearances. Truth is that I've found myself in a den of snakes. People must tread carefully here. What is this? Oh, that's a person.
Good evening.
The energy can't be disrupted.
Wife?
I saw one of your posters. You look different in it.
Really, the illustration doesn't reflect reality.
How should I take that? No one warned me that I should get in costume for the party.
I beg your pardon.
I'm just noting that you stand out among these boring guests.
Impudent.
Just a bit uncouth, I'd say. Do you know the hostess well?
Will you leave me alone if I say I don't?
No.
Svetlana Petrovna invited me, and I am doing my best to meet her expectations.
Wife.
Let's keep out of one another's way.
I don't think she likes me.
Whose soul are you summoning tonight, dear madame?
I only know which one I'd prefer to banish.
What did I do to this woman?
Maybe my dead father's. If you manage that, it would spare me a lot of trouble.
She's a tsundere.
Now we'll never know.
I will stop disrupting the energy here until I return.
Why is she so upset? Does she hold the snake in her soul? A row of burning candles, probably for an air of mystery. An image emerges from the flames, a hand dancing over the fire, a gaze that follows it, and lips uttering words of anxious excitement. A promise of capturing the certainty of success. You will be mine. Who's this about? You will be mine. Oh, she has her heart set for someone else. A leather-bound volume, property of Madame Samira. Quickly jotted words, nervous browsing, illegible notes, and something else. A deed I cannot define. Something is obscuring it from me, as if the book doesn't want me to read. Strange. A nice table, right, lady? Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Maybe that's enough. What do you want?
Whoa. Whoa. Hey.
The trick with entering someone's head. I know
I'll
one
let her
person
talk.
Can do that.
You're not much of a thaumaturge if you can't. You come here to torment me, unmask me.
I don't see any fun in unmasking you.
So what do you want?
Not only a mysterious psychic, but also a thaumaturge. Aware of Wild Salvator's presence, she wants to capture him for herself, and she's not happy to have another thaumaturge around. She's clearly determined to get the Salvator, which is why she is trying so hard to dissuade me from the hunt.
Your siren is quite impressive.
Flattery will get you nowhere.
Madame, you're being impolite. What about a little competition? We'll see who wins.
We about to have a Pokemon battle?
Pass.
Looks impressive to say the least. It's Seren. It matches her mysterious aura. Behind the mysterious guise of Madame Samira is a thaumaturge accompanied by Seren. I already forgot how to pronounce that name. As intrigued as herself, the role of a psychic allows Samira to freely frequent social gatherings that also lured the Salvator she's chasing.
I think your idea of pretending to be a medium is fantastic.
It sounds like I impress you.
Yeah.
How many people know?
Is that a threat?
No.
I noticed a wild Salvator here. I understand your being here has something to do with him in particular.
Keep your nose out of this.
Why?
Because I'm warning you.
What do you know about this Salvator? Do you know its name?
Don't you?
A name doesn't tell us much anyway. All that matters is picking out the person in this crowd with the flaw.
I know perfectly well who carries the flaw.
Me too.
Another reason for you to stay out of it.
But you can't stay out of my heart.
The person with the flaw attended the seance, right? So I'm on the right track.
Have you finished?
That's not such a ladylike tone, madame. Maybe we should just let the best one catch that Salvator.
You mean yourself?
So, should we finish up?
That would be best. And listen to me carefully, Mr. Whatever your name is.
Shulsky, but you can call me Victor.
Now, Mr. Shulsky, you will vanish like a bad dream, and I will get back to work.
I think she actually likes me. Balcony. Hello.
I was looking for you.
Do you smoke, Mr. Shulsky?
I've quit.
In light of our approaching conversation, why don't we dispense with the pleasantries? Call me Svetlana.
Victor.
Ask.
The burned note. Who sent it? I only sensed underhanded kindness.
Da, the Ochrana. I don't know which one of them exactly, if that's what you're asking. I've worked hard at it.
The Ochrana?
It stands for Отделение по охранению общественной
Oh,
безопасности и
fuck you.
порядка. In other words, the secret police.
I know what they are. I'd like to know what they want.
Knowledge. The Tsar's eyes and ears must be on guard. They infiltrate not only the city, but most importantly, the court. And me and my soirees too, I'm sure.
When did you receive this note?
A few weeks ago, back before your father.
I see. You two had an affair.
Two grown-up, lonely people found momentary comfort in each other's arms. But romance wasn't behind that relationship. It was just that we were both looking in the same direction.
I didn't have the chance to get to know him as a person, much less one who'd show such emotion.
You mean love? That?
Was it love?
I miss him, that's all.
What do you mean by looking in the same direction? That large travel chest. You changed your mind.
About whether or not to pack. Right then I wanted to escape badly, but that would have had its own consequences. In this game of false appearances, I'm the best.
I still don't know how this lovely note ended up in your hands. But in addition, I found a lovely strings of pearls, and on it, your feelings of guilt.
Your power is terrifying. Do you know that?
Tsarina Alexandra gave you those pearls. You two are close.
I am her confidant.
Someone watching us?
I could call her my friend. I see how much she devotes to her family and the nation.
Yet,
there's
something has changed.
It's a group of people over there. I thought that guy was like leaning on the rail, watching.
Your feelings of guilt, do they have something to do with Tsarina Alexandra?
With the whole empire, Ruski mir im podawaj. We, the establishment, perceive the need for change. We want reform. The Colossus is already teetering, but if it falls... La guillotine, mon chéri. But I want to live, Victor. Ideally, closer to the west.
I hoped you might know something about the Black Grimoire. My father left it to me in his will, but the grimoire has gone missing.
No. And the collapsed building? Have you been there?
Oui.
There's nothing there.
My dear boy, I know nothing about Stanisław's book. I'm sorry, but I can't help you there. But I will not let you leave empty-handed. I strongly believe that there's one place you ought to visit. What you find there belongs to you.
Thank you.
What? Father's letters to Svetlana were very tender and romantic. I would not have expected this from him. If these letters had fallen into the wrong hands, it could have done a lot of damage to the lovers. Was I supposed to get that earlier? I just didn't see it. No, I think that's what she was sending me to get. Never mind.
your name? Don't run away.
Splendid ladies, distinguished gentlemen, the hour is at hand. With lights dimmed and the curtains
What if it's
drawn,
her?
the souls of the dead slowly gather among us. On their command, I will give the chosen among you a tarot card as your invitation to the table.
For you, sir?
Is that a child servant? Zero, the fool. Dude, that's what they are in Persona. The card almost burns with the emotions left on it. The Thaumaturge must have put all the hostility she could to summon into the card. Hostility towards me. Maybe I'll join the seance soon, if only out of spite.
Fool. Our dear madame is fooling around and thinks you can scare me off. I'm done wasting time on this.
Let us gather in secret ritual. Let's not keep the souls waiting too long. Let us also make every effort together not to spoil their visit.
Madame Samira asked to cover the windows and dim the lights. The seance requires a certain aura, so the apartment must be kept in darkness until it's over. Yeah, she's probably gonna do some shit. If we open all the curtains. Really try to piss her off.
Mr. Shulsky, may I have a word?
How can I help?
My friends and I are just playing Truth Order, and now it's my turn. Won't you dazzle me with your powers?
Sure. This what?
And how might my powers prove useful to you, miss?
Well, rather than truth, a dare sounds good to me. It involves finding out my comrades' secrets, Irina, Maxim, or Sergei. The trick is that you're cleverer at it than I am.
I accept.
I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Let me see what I can find. Will any secret do?
Any. I wait anxiously for your return.
Side quest.
I'll take a look around.
At Sophia's request, I agreed to play Truth or Dare to help her complete her task. She and her companions are looking for a distraction by learning more about each other. But I could use that to my advantage. Oh my god. Okay. The vase reflects the strong emotions bubbling up in Sergei. Jealousy mixed with fear. Jealousy directed at me. He considers me his rival. Fear that Sophia will ignore him. Ooh. She sat on the sofa watching the crowd. Usually flirtatious and playful, she felt an overwhelming emptiness at the moment, which was something new for her. A feeling of loneliness, a need to belong. It only lasted a moment, and then she grinned and continued the same old charade. Sophia. Smoking was accompanied by a joyful conversation. Sophia's friends were happy. Happy she came with them despite her father's ban. They like to watch her clever intrigues that provide them with topics for gossip. These cigarette butts have women's lip marks on them. If only their fathers saw what they were doing. Sophia spreads her wings when she is out of her father's sight. Watching her scheming is sheer pleasure. Irina, wound leaves around her finger. Would abandon or pluck them discreetly. Immersed in thought, Sophia's charade and Maxim. She might walk up to him, but no, she won't. Hesitant, she eventually failed to make a move. Oh shit, I clicked out of that too fast. Numerous empty glasses indicate someone here is a fast drinker. Sip by sip, Maxim swigs alcohol as he watches the surroundings. Focusing mainly on the ladies and longing for companionship, Irina is looking pretty today. Maxime is lonely and, damn, I'm getting sleepy. Maxim is lonely, as we all are from time to time. He tries to drown his feelings in alcohol, but the effect is the opposite of his intentions. His attention is drawn by Sophia Scallan's friend, Anina. Arranging an unruly strand of hair, she was thinking of Teofil Skulski, madly in love with her, willing to do anything for her. So she gave him an impossible task. Trying to comply, he set off for Africa and died tragically, squandering his family's fortune. Sophia drifts over the mirror's surface. Her heart throbs when everyone is looking, when her name echoes everywhere. Sophia, what if some lose their heads for her? Literally, it only makes for better stories. I gotta fucking blow my nose. Is there any more stuff? Any more you? A frustrating thought penetrated Sergei's mind as he sat on the chair watching Sophia from afar. What if Sophia suddenly started ignoring him? He would do anything for her if she asked. The problem is that Sophia won't speak at all. She takes no notice of him anymore. Sergei can't stop thinking about Sophia. He cares about her so much he's willing to do anything for her. He can't understand why Sophia doesn't reciprocate his feelings, which frustrates him. He considers me a rival. Alright, let's try to bang Sophia.
They are getting impatient. What have you found out?
As far as Sergei,
Yes?
I'll be honest. He'd do anything for you.
Anything, you say?
Miss Irina would like to get to know Maxim better, but she keeps hesitating.
What? She never told me. Some friend she is. And what does our dear Maxim think of that?
Ah, I was wondering where you'd gone off to.
You know Sergei, don't you?
We're already acquainted.
Mr. Shulsky and I have completed my extra difficult dirt together.
At your service.
Now time for truth. Are you seeing anyone?
Meaningful question. Sophia seems to be toying with me. She keeps boldly asking about my private matters, looking for strength in her impertinence. I only wonder if she's toying with Viktor Solsky. Okay. Hello? I just got a notification saying I ran out of space on the recording disk, so I'm gonna have to wrap this one up here soon and make some fucking space. So who is taking my heart?
Maybe we should not reveal all our secrets to one another right away.
Mr. Shulsky, our time is up. Sophia and I must leave for the seance. Madame is waiting.
Thank you once more.
See you. Therefore, the Salita chased Sophia Scallan and her floor here. She seemed like such an innocent girl, didn't she? Unless you count sending her admirer on a deadly trip to Africa. If I want to discern that little schemer's flaw, I'll have to join that sepulchral table. Either her scheming or her jealous knight in shining armor will help me identify her flaw.
I think it's a decent time to wrap this one up anyways. It's already, well, I can't really tell now, but I think it was close to 50 minutes. And who knows how long this seance is going to take. So yeah, I'll go ahead and wrap it up here. Figure out what's taking up so much space. I think it might be Vermintide too. I think that might be on the same disc I record to. And that has been having like fucking fat ass updates lately. Anyways, I'll go ahead and wrap this one up. Thank you so much for watching. Let me save while I'm remembering. And I will see you in the next one. Have a good one. Bye bye.